Our story ends for now on a bittersweet allude with Mafia 3, which is Watch Dogs without the phone, which is Discount without the period setting, which was Saints Row 2 without the Mafia. Mafia 3 is the most frustrating experience emitted from out of all the series. The first one was the thinking man's GTA 3, spazzy early 3D controls included. Mafia 2 was a Zack Snydering of the first one, and now the most current entry is a Ubisoft sandbox not made by Ubisoft, uninspired shite, and on a side note has the best story of the entire franchise. This will not be easy. What makes Mafia 3's story the best of all the Mafia games is the full-on execution of its themes. Racism is believable here, mainly because the approach is plot first, politics second, but also because the second most important theme, revenge, is handled with cold, clinical perfection. The fervence and bombastic righteousness expected from us bougies who've never seen violence firsthand is filtered through the very real fever-pitch racial tension of the United States South circa late 60s. The authenticity to this period gives the now cliched revenge narrative back its third dimension, moral conflict, which is indefinitely felt by the player as they impale, burn and terrorize beyond measure these skeletons in the closet of modern history. Lincoln Clay's motives, and of those that surround him, are both relatable and believable. Fascinating backstories, evocative personalities, healthy sense of humour, all of them. More than meets 8th generation standards for campaign modes. The docudrama structure of the narrative, however, is a stroke of genius and is very easily the jewel in the crown of all of this. What could have been just a past tense narration evolved into a writer's safe house of sorts, as so much weight and immediacy and context is given to the story with just a few cinematics. In short, the documentary approach is what raises Mafia 3 from a mediocre sandbox into a curious clash of linear and non-linear third-person shooter. Now we stop, because it's all fucking bad from here. I've played this game twice already before I even picked it up, and expectations were, in layman's terms, fondled by the balls. Good things in gameplay are the weapon's sound design, which is punchy and is good for the homicide.
Run that motherfucker out of here!
Controls are accessible enough. 2 weapon slots means strategy is needed, especially in the earlier levels. Driving is kinda crap. Mission structure is awful for the most part. Fucking padding. Just fucking padding. The underboss and capo missions are fine and up to the standard of the Mafia series in terms of scripted level design. However, nothing really groundbreaking. However, these missions probably take up just about 7 hours of gameplay. The other 15, if you're OCD about it like I was, is fuck shit up, capture the fort 12 fucking times with only environmental differences. This is the game. No empire building, nowhere near enough retaliation, side missions feel token, it's tedious, it's fucking tedious, all of it. Collectibles, is that the fucking best you got? Most of the game is fucking padding. 8 hours of good gameplay, 15 of pure shite that we have played 4 fucking times already. The story is even screwed up by the gameplay, as you're given a choice, shit the bed, regarding who you want to take down first in this empire. There is little to no difference made to the story regarding this, minus some inane dialogue from some CNCPs. The C stands for cracker. Completely unnecessary and kills the flow of it. The gameplay fucks me off, and in a game, which is a game, that's a problem. Mafia 3 will frustrate you with standard defining highs and industry exemplary monotonous lows. I would like a Mafia 4, probably set between 1977 and 81. That'd be great. However, Mafia 3 is worth at least one try. The DLC content is fun. I recommend that as well.
Taking the shot.
Discounted. Will games and films ever coerce appropriately? Who fucking cares? Seriously. Bye.